Doctors of Reddit, what is something that you wish everyone knew about their body? You need some kind of exercise. Doesn't matter how you feel right now, sitting for 12 to 16 hours a day will have negative consequences. This is going to sound really basic, but I wish my patients would know what meds they are on when they come to the hospital. At least once a day comes somebody in who goes, yeah, I take 8 pills in the morning, 3 in the evening, and 4 at lunch, but don't ask me which. You're a doctor, you should know. I beg of you, before going to a doctor that has never seen you before, write your meds, doses, and all on a piece of paper. Some things just don't belong in your rectum. Your kidneys and liver cheerfully do all the toxin elimination you'll ever need. Cleanses and other detoxifying products are bullshit woo and a waste of money. The people who sell them are predators who only care about your money becoming theirs. That administering CPR compressions ASAP is one of the greatest indicators of successful outcomes. My phone is acting up, so if this has already been posted I apologize, but women, please do not use soap or douching products inside your purse. It has a delicate pH balance and this is how you get yeast infections. Wash your labia, but do not clean internally. The purse is self-cleaning just like your eyeballs. Do you wash your eyeballs? No. Do you wash your face? Yes. You often will feel normal even with high blood pressure. It's often found incidentally. So don't wait until it gives you symptoms you don't want to go through. How to check for skin cancer. If you see any moles or anything that are A. Asymmetrical, B. Odd borders, like they're jagged or something, C. Color, different colors, D. Diameter, grows, E. Evolve, well, evolves. Go get it checked out. It might be skin cancer. Don't do DIY surgery or hold off on reporting things that are obvious warning signs. Don't be the guy who tried to remove his skin cancer with a knife. That the immune system is an incredibly complex and nuanced organization of cells that communicates readily to destroy anything deemed hostile within the body. It helps explain why vaccines are supposed to work, why allergies come and go, and why transfusions/transplants are hard to successfully pull off. Where the orifice each gender urinates through really is. Antibiotics are not some magic cure for every pain in your body, nor for the flu or common cold. Never ever boil breast milk. In my country there is a popular belief that breast milk jaundice in newborns can be treated by boiling one's breast milk, but by doing this you destroy all the nutrients and it basically becomes as nutritious as water is. Do not give honey to children below the age of 1. Do not rub your child with rubbing alcohol as to lower his fever. Baby wipes don't substitute daily baths/showers. Yes, I am a pediatrician. I'm a dentist and if you don't take care of your gums your teeth will fall out of your head and you'll get pissed at me when your jawbone atrophies and your denture doesn't fit anymore. That they only have one and their behavior now, drinking, smoking, not taking medicinas, or whatever, will impact their life quality and expectancy. Sounds logical, but very few patients really realize it. I'm a vet, but I'm sure some doctors will have come across this too. Amputated limbs do not grow back. I've had far too many people asking how long it will take for their pet's amputated limb to grow back, so I'm assuming a few doctors out there will have had patients asking the same of their own missing limbs. Baby doctor here, about to graduate. Unless you have liver or kidney failure, your body detoxes itself really well. Don't get scammed by these detox teas and whatever. Edit. I mean that I'm a baby cause I'm just starting out, not that I'm a doctor of babies, just to be clear. I won't specialize for a while yet. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Type 2 diabetes is more serious than most people realize. I work as a doctor in hemodialysis and most of them are due to diabetic nephropathy. It also affects your eyes, nerves, immune system, etc. Simple life changes can help you but Noon seems to care. I even lost 9 kilograms myself because I had a family history of diabetes and to be healthy. If you could keep track of the assorted parts you've had removed or added, that'd be very helpful. I'm not saying you need to know whether your fund application was a Nissan or a door, but if you're complaining about belly pain it would be nice to know that the last time you had belly pain they took out your gallbladder/appendix/sigmoid colon. And if you've ever had something implanted, and they gave you a little card? That's not warranty information, that tells us if you're going to explode if you go in an MRI. Bring it. Otherwise it will be Googled. Drink water. Some people seem to think that if you act healthy for a bit, it'll make up for being a wreck. There are so many things wrong with this. Just one example, antioxidants are like gas for your car. You can store up a certain amount of vitamins, but your tank can only hold so much. If you binge and overfill your tank, it doesn't do anything, you excrete it out as waste, and you can't expect to go the next several months without gas just because you tried to overload it before. You're going to still need to get gas. Same goes for your fruits and veggies. Had someone tell me he went vegetarian for a few weeks, which meant he was done for the year. He was dead serious. Had a patient at risk for heart failure try to insist that if she stayed away from salt entirely for X days/weeks, she should be able to have her fill of McDonald's fries and ramen. Had a smoker argue that if he stopped for some time, he should be able to smoke freely for a while. With some digging, stopping turned out to mean a couple less cigarettes a day. Not a doctor but am a trauma nurse. Motorcycles are fucking awesome, but they are also death machines. Don't ever get on a fucking motorcycle, but if you do anyway, wear a fucking helmet. You only get one body. The way you treat it has a significantly higher impact in how your health will end up in a decade than what sort of interventions we can give you. You really should treat your body like a temple. Not a doctor, but this information could save a life. In an emergency situation where you are giving first aid/CPR to someone instead of stating general instructions to the group of inevitable onlookers like, someone call 911, and, someone get a defibrillator. Point to someone and say, you call 911, and, you, find a defibrillator. This prevents the bystander syndrome where people think, someone else will probably do that, and gives clear instructions allowing for a more efficient process where literally seconds could mean life or death. Teeth are the most disrespected body part. A healthy set is as important as a healthy heart. Infective endocarditis is a thing too. My patients also don't seem to realize that healthy and clean teeth makes you look much younger than you actually are. I'm not a doctor, but as someone that works with those who may be in a psychotic break. Get sleep. Most psychosis happens because someone haven't had slept or haven't had good sleep for extended periods of time. Some people just need 20 straight hours of sleep and then they never end up in a psychiatric hospital ever again. And don't just randomly stop your medication because you feel better. You feel better because you have consistent amount of whatever is leveled in your body now. And now that your body is hitting equilibrium, everything is going great, so keep doing what you're doing. I've seen people go on and off their medications for years and it really starts to mess up your body if you do that for too long. Tell us what drugs and alcohol you're on. We aren't gonna tell the cops. We aren't gonna lecture you. But it might change the anesthesia I give you. Some stuff I give you might kill you. If you drink a 30-pack a day, tell me. Obviously not a doctor, but I work in an emergency room. We aren't going to call the cops if you're on drugs. We need to know so we don't give you medication that when mixed with said drugs will kill you. Example, if you're high on heroin, a depressant, and you're flipping out, we can't give you Ativan or Benadryl cause it can literally stop your breathing and slash or heart. Having wet hair in a cold room will not make you sick. We know you didn't slip and fall into that cucumber/other phallic object. How to eat healthy. Just because you're skinny doesn't mean you're healthy. Especially the teenagers who I take care of. Sometimes I will ask them what's a healthy food your doctor wants you to eat. Rarely do I get a right answer. I feel like the internet has so many fad diets, and family members rarely cook, so families don't know basic nutrition facts. Injuries accumulate. I cannot stress this enough. Little kids have no business lifting heavy weights or getting pushed so hard in sports by some of these coaches who seem to have little knowledge of physiology or don't care about the long-term impact of the regimens. Stuff like this really changes people's lives. Holy shit, this needs to be a PSA. Kids, stop getting those magnet piercings on your mouth. Every week a dozen idiots come in swallowing them. Once in a blue moon we have to take them to theater, open them up and fish them out. The issue is if they don't come out by you shitting them, there's a risk they make a hole in your bowel, fistula, and it becomes an emergency. That's why we'd rather fish them out before we have to cut out bits of your bowel.